Hey, welcome back to the Junk in My Trunk Road Show. We're over here with Vince from Coins to into Cards. Vince, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
Say that right this time?
It'll work. It's Coin for Cards.
Coin for Cards. Yes. Great concept, though. Can you tell the listeners and the viewers a little bit about it?
Yeah, Coin for Cards is actually a place where people can bring their gift cards up and store merchants' cards and turn them into cash.
That's amazing. I had never even really thought about it or heard about it, but what a great way if you have a gift card and you don't necessarily want to go to, say, Lowe's or Home Depot or even a restaurant, you can actually get money back for it.
Yeah, you can actually bring the card up here and we'll pay you cash depending on the merchant card and how much the card is. We normally get people in here from 1 o'clock in the afternoon till 10 o'clock at night. So just whenever they feel like they need some cash or if the occasion rises, they just come right on in and we help them out.
Well, that's pretty amazing. I know that a lot of people, especially right now, are looking for ways to save money and make things happen for their family. What a cool concept in coming here to Independence and doing a storefront concept. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, actually, it originated down in Phoenix, Arizona. The owner, Maury, actually, his brother-in-law opened up a shop, and we franchised from it. So, and it's been going great ever since we opened up in November, and our business has actually doubled in 2 months.
For someone that is not really aware of how the process works, can you kind of take them through a step by step on how the process would work with one of your cards?
Yes, you can bring a merchant card in from Walmart, Lowe's, or Home Depot, and we have a thing that you can fill out up here with your information, and then we'll take the card and we'll verify it. After we verify the face value of the card, then we will pay a certain percentage on that card to and turn it into cash so that the customer can actually walk out of here with cash the same day.
Wow, that's pretty incredible. And it saves you time and you get money in return. You can't beat that, huh?
That's right. It's actually a really good idea. We are the first actually here in Independence. We're licensed and we're also a part of the National Gift Card Buyers Association. So when you come into our shop, you come into a secure location and you can have a secure transaction. So you don't have to deal with the parking lot bandits.
There's parking lot bandits out there.
Yeah, actually they what they do is they'll come and try to meet somebody in the parking lot and buy their card from them. And, we just don't think that that's kind of a safe ideal. So having a storefront and being able to come into a well-lit place and conduct business is much better, much safer.
I know you guys are on Facebook, but you do a lot of business on Craigslist as well, correct?
Yes, we do have Craigslist advertisements in financial services. We have them in Wanted, and we also have them in small business. We also have a website. It's www.coinforcardskc.com. And you can go there and actually look at some of the things that we do and some of our customers and the satisfaction of that.
Well, I really love the concept. I think it's really great that you guys have opened up in here in Independence, and it's not very far. It's away from anywhere here in the metro even. Exactly where are you located?
We are located at 3501 South Sterling Avenue, the cross street of 35th Street and Sterling Avenue in Independence.
Very good. Now, we have a tagline on our radio show and our road show. It's kind of a Jed Clampett. Woo, doggies. Can you give me woo, doggies?
Woo, doggy.
Awesome, brother. You did awesome.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Thanks a lot, Vince. Hey, guys, you've been listening to the Junk in My Trunk Road Show, and we'll be right back. Hey, this is Darren with Junk in My Trunk Road Show. If you're looking for a great used car, don't forget to go see Fat Boy Motor Company, located in Independence, Missouri, 300 West 24 Highway, 816-836-8318. Ask for Reggie. Reggie's been in the car business since 1993 and has tons of satisfied customers. You will not be disappointed if you go see Fat Boy Motor Company. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Hey, welcome back to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. We're over here with Rebecca from Golden to Cash. Hey, Rebecca.
Hey guys, how are you?
Oh, we're great. And what a great place, Golden to Cash. Tell the listeners where you're located.
We are at 7819 North Oak Traffic Way. And you can also visit us on the website, www.gold2cashkc.com.
Very good. We appreciate you being our sponsor, and you are definitely Junk
fan.
Mafia approved.
And I'm a big fan.
Well, let's give the listeners some woo doggies. Are you ready?
Ready?
Woo doggies! Stay tuned.
Hey, welcome back to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. We're over here at Broadway and Penn with Lisa and Cassie. How you girls doing?
Hi.
Thank you so much for taking the interview with me. This is one of the coolest stores in I call this the Crossroad District. Am I correct?
You're correct.
So what got you started in it?
In the Crossroads or in Broadway and Penn?
Broadway and Penn?
Kind of just a love for all kinds of weird, goofy stuff and needing to find something to do with myself. And my shopping habit.
So, originally, I met you just a few years ago over in Excelsior Springs.
Yes, you did. That's where we started the store at Broadway and Penn, the corners of Broadway and Penn in downtown Excelsior Springs. We had an old building there that we had purchased, and we kind of wanted to do something for the community, and so we restored that building with the intents of kind of flipping buildings and doing that in the downtown area. So we did. We flipped the building.
Now you're here at Broadway and Penn.
Yeah, now we're here at Broadway and Penn on Southwest Boulevard.
That's amazing. So what would one expect to find when they come into your store?
A chaos, somewhat. We're mostly vintage-inspired goods with a little bit of sass in there, too. We like to have a lot of funny stuff around us. Humor and vintage are probably our inspirations. So gifts, and we have an awesome boutique. So
all kinds of clothes, all kinds of really the unusual, really, but it is vintage-inspired, but it's all brand new.
Everything's brand new. With the exception of very few things, we might have a couple of prop items that we'll sell here and there. But yeah, all of our clothes are new, but they're all vintage inspired, so they look like something you might have seen on 1940s pinup model. But they're new, so they're for today's size ladies.
That is awesome. So Cassie, this is your aunt, correct?
Yes.
So how's it like working with your aunt?
The best. No, seriously. She's the best boss, the best. And it's nice because it doesn't feel like work. You come in and it's just fun. And I think that we provide the environment for everyone. So when they come in, they kind of feel like, we just want you to feel like family, we want you to feel like friends. Just come in and hang out with us and come shop around. And it's just altogether just a fun place to be. And it kind of, the environment and our attitude towards everything, it kind of just makes that feeling around here.
Now, with the vintage inspired stuff, what kind of clicks with you with the vintage stuff?
I'm a little bit, on the younger side, but I still have a connection with it because it's just timeless. It's something that it goes on for generation after generation. So for me, I come in and this dress is gorgeous and it does have that classic feel to it, but you can make it modern by the way you accessorize it or what you put with it. And so I feel like that's the great thing about what we carry is that you can wear it at any age, and just how you accessorize it is how you make it modern and for you and your age group.
That's awesome. Now we're about the same age. I think I'm probably older than you, way older. But it's a blast from the past. I love your couch that you won't sell here too.
No, I once put that. I got a wild hair one day and put it on Facebook and put a ticket on it, and I got phone calls immediately saying, "You cannot sell that. That's who you are. That's you." And so we took it off the market forever.
So now every week and every month you have some different things. I noticed you have a lot of magnets too. I was kind of attracted to those. But there's so many things in here. It reminds me of a vintage inspired, you got like a little Spencer's theme. You have a little Macy's theme going on. You have a lot of themes going on here, but it blends so well. It's a really cool store.
Because I had so many different things that I liked, but none of them really went together, when I start creating things, I do it kind of in a story. And so for me, the story started off as, oh, this is my house. I'm inviting my friends in. And so we started having departments. So it was like a mini department store in the shape of a house, basically. So you'd go into the kitchen. You'd have kitchen items. Then you might go into the boudoir, where you'd have your clothes or your bath and body products. The living room, so you might have some decor. We had an office area, so we still have that, where you might find gift cards, books, stationery, gift items like that. So that's kind of how it's set up. So half department store, half, hey, walk around somebody's vintage house.
It's amazing. It is a one-of-a-kind, guys. You have to come down and check it out. Now, First Fridays is definitely a big time to come down here, but also just any time to come down in the Crossroads area. Where exactly are you located for the viewers and listeners?
We're right on Southwest Boulevard, and I think most people would say we're between Broadway and Main, but a lot of people are familiar with like Manny's and Lulu's, or two hop spaces. We're directly in between those two, right on the boulevard.
So what's your hours of operation?
Normally we're here from 10 to 6 through the weekdays, and then 11 to 4 on Saturdays.
Well, I appreciate you coming on the road show. We have a tagline on our radio show and our road show. Mm-hmm. It's called Woo Doggies. Can you give me Woo Doggies?
Woo Doggies.
Awesome. Hey guys, you've been listening to the Junk in My Trunk Road Show, and we'll be right back.
The Surplus Exchange, Kansas City's link between industry, charity, and the environment. A must-go see. By the way, this is Mr. Ed from the Junk in My Trunk Road Show. The Surplus Exchange is located at 518 Santa Fe. They're open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 to 5. They have computers, office equipment, furniture, and much, much more. Get down, check them out. They're open 9 to 5, 518 Santa Fe. Go there.
Hey, this is Rebecca with Golden to Cash, the Gold Lady. We are located at 7819 North Oak Trafficway in Kansas City, Missouri. You can look for our Facebook page, Gold, the letter N, number 2, Cash. And if you see the Goldmobile out, take a picture, post it on Facebook, and check in, and you could enter to be a winner of a 1-ounce gold piece we'll be giving away. Look for details. Come by and see us for any of your precious metal needs, or give us a call at 816-GOT-GOLD.
Hey, this is Darren. We're over here at the River Market Antiques with Jessica. How you doing, Jessica?
I'm good today. Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the interview. This is one of my favorite places to come junking and thrifting around, all kinds of good things. Can you tell the listeners and the viewers a little bit about your place?
Sure. We are located at 115 West 5th Street, right at the corner of 5th and Wyandotte in the River Market and the City Market. We have about 175 dealers here, very eclectic group, lots of things from collecting, vintage, antique, retro, a little bit of everything for everybody.
There really is. When you come in here, you get this feeling, you step back in the past and yesteryear, and I'm really impressed with the vendors that you have and how much work they have really put into this.
I would agree. Thank you. A lot of different personalities, about 175 dealers, and it's just always changing. They bring in wonderful things. They take pride in their booth, which is really important here, and they have a good time at it.
I also noticed that when I come, I noticed that there's quite a bit of vendor participation as far as making sure the day-to-day operations are going good. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yep. They're pretty much the heart of what we do. So absolutely.
Now, coming down here also, what would one might expect as far as time that they would spend in the store?
Gosh, we have people that just stop in on their lunch break for 30 minutes and run through. We have people that come in on Saturdays, Sundays. They'll come in first thing in the morning. They'll shop till lunch. They'll run down the City Market down here, grab a bite to eat. They come back and shop till it's closing time at 6. So, yeah.
Because I say sometimes it's hard to get in and out of here in about 3 hours even sometimes.
Yeah, we have people that say they spend the whole day all the time, and then they say, we didn't get to see everything. So, yeah.
We've had some vendors that have come on from your store that have called in, and also, even the weirdest thing, tobacco tin dealer. There's tobacco. I didn't know tobacco tins were even collectible. Just all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's really what you take interest in, but yeah, and fades in and out, different things that people like, tobacco tins, cigar boxes. Everybody loves cigar boxes. Have a little box to keep something special in or give as a gift with something inside. It varies so much.
Now, do you have a booth here yourself?
I do. My mom and I, Denise, share a booth. We just have one. We keep busy with just running the place, so it's a little side hobby of ours.
When you're out picking with your mom or when you're out collecting, what do you look for? What are the things that you look for that you know that are going to, I just know that thing's going to sell. What is it?
Oh, wow. I usually buy what I love. That's what I would say. I buy what I love, and I don't really buy what I think is going to sell. I buy what I like, what I love, what I would want to purchase. My mom probably buys a little bit older stuff. She likes the Victorian style, but she loves Danish modern stuff. That's what I grew up with what our house always looked like. So I tend to buy towards that mid-century modern because that's what I know and love. And she buys a little bit older Victorian style stuff at times.
Now, do you keep stuff in the natural, or do you actually repurpose it at all?
I personally don't do any repurposing. I just, with running the place, I don't have time to do all that. I would love to, and I honestly, knowledge-wise, I don't have a lot of knowledge in that. But so I pretty much buy as is. I made my New Year's resolution last year was not to buy any project pieces. So we were getting a little overloaded with project pieces.
And that you know, and just looking around and being in your store, I really noticed that with pretty much most of your dealers, they're really good collectors, and they're looking for something that they liked or they know it's going to sell. And you don't see a whole lot of. You see some repurposed stuff, but you don't see a whole lot of it here.
No, we try to stay true to the antiques or the collectibles. We do have some dealers that do amazing repurposing or refurnishing, reupholstering, but typically they try to buy and find things that are as is in good shape, good quality.
Well, and one of the things that I really appreciate about your place too, you don't have that standard, or I wouldn't call it a stigma about just an antique store. It's not your typical antique store. The attitude is so upbeat, so cool. You would not know you stepped into an antique store almost. Right,
exactly. And I think that has a lot to do with our wonderful dealers that we have, because we have so many. They are so eclectic. They are so different. It's different here, and a lot has to do with our customer base as well. Being located in the City and River Market, we have a ton of wonderful lofts. So a lot of the dwellers come down and buy for their lofts here. So I've noticed in the last, I'd say 5 years, a huge upsurge in a younger crowd shopping with us. Right. So therefore that gears our dealers into buying more for them to sell. So it's changed a lot, and it's not typical.
Yeah, it's really not. Now, if you're down here in the River Market, you're here on a daily basis. Where would you recommend to go eat down here?
Oh gosh, there's so many great places. Happy Gillis is wonderful. That's a neighborhood over in the Columbus Park District. Down the street from us is Bowling's Chinese, wonderful Chinese food. Minsky's Pizza. Sports lover, you've got TVs. Caddyshack has wonderful pizza, great beer prices down just at the corner of 3rd. Yeah, there's just so many great places. Burrito Brothers. I mean, wonderful. They're expanding, actually. They just bought the neighboring place next to them, so they're expanding. Yeah, so it's growing down here.
That's awesome. And now, for me, I noticed you have some repurpose. Is that for wood? What is that brand?
It is. It's for wood. Some people use it on some metal, cleaning steel, metal, but mainly it's wood. It's an improver and a clarifier.
It's called Kramer's?
Yes. It's manufactured and made here in Missouri. It's a local product.
That's awesome. Well, guys, I'm telling you what, if you want to come down, have a great time, look no further than River Market Antiques. It's Junk Mafia's top approved pick in Kansas City to come out and check out. And I appreciate you coming on the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow today.
Thank you, Darren. We had a good time. Appreciate it.
Well, I can't let you go without giving us a woo doggies. Can you give me woo doggies?
I can. Woo doggy.
You did very good, Denise.
Thank you.
Awesome. Now tell them real quick exactly where you're located in River Market.
Okay, it's 115 West 5th Street at the corner of 5th and Wyandotte.
Very good. Hey guys, you've been listening to the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow, and we'll be right back. Hey, this is Darren with the Junk in My Trunk Roadshow. If you're looking for flooring, look no further. Action Flooring in Odessa, Missouri is now open and open to the public. They have the best value on residential carpet, best value on commercial carpet. They have Verzés, they have shag, luxury heavy, and plush. They also carry remnant short rolls, luxury vinyl, laminate, you name it. 816-633-4120. That's One Action Road in Odessa, Missouri. You can also reach them online at actionflooringinc.com. Again, their telephone number is 816-633-4120. Action Flooring, Odessa, Missouri. You'll be glad you did.